So this painting was inspired by the Egyptian goddess, which is known as Nu or Newt. And I was interested partly because in the book that I'm editing very slowly to relaunch, I went into a shop and was guided to buy a picture of this goddess. This is going back over 20 years ago, so I must have been connected in some way to that energy, at least back then. So there's a central figure here, a large, almost rooster type figure. I'll just zoom in a little bit. It's interesting because at first I kind of only saw that there was like an owl figure here, which I already associate with the goddess. So there's this connection with the horns and perhaps cow and fertility elements. But the rooster also, because it crows at like sun up and sundown, to me is also associated with this idea of the lotus flower or water lily that has connotations with Egypt also. So there's a heron type bird up here, top left, which is associated, the Bennu bird, which links with the same mythology. There's two fish, which associate with fertility, but I also thought of the Pisces constellation. There's sort of a sprite figure underneath that. And up here, there's sort of the wiggly lines, which are associated with water, but also Aquarius. On the right-hand side here, there's a kneeling figure. Can't tell if that's male or female because the face is like that of a hare or a rabbit, which when I looked it up is associated with the goddess Sekhat in Egyptian mythology, and is also associated with the verb to be, as in is, was. And in the heart there is a sort of figure that looks a bit like the goddess's face, sort of already speaking into their heart energy. And there's serpents around. There's one that goes from this figure up, and then there's one sort of spitting, I don't know, words, fire, energy, whatever you want to call it, sort of to the left of this sort of central figure. There is also up here a sprite type figure with what looks like horns. Other birds as well, there's a little one here. So yeah, lots of things that have come through there, and hopefully later I'll have time to write a poem in response to this one. I've actually written this, drew this one a little while ago, so still have a lot of time to reflect on it and see what else is in there. Just waiting for those words to come.